Now, moving on to some breaking news that we have coming in. A crackdown has been started by the Indian government on the Khalistani leaders. Now, the National Investigating Agency in India's Amritsar and Chandigarh have reached the area to confiscate properties of Gurpatwant Singh Pannu, the US-based chief of banned Sikhs for justice. Now, as per reports, his two properties have been confiscated in the outskirts of Amritsar. Now, this is breaking news coming in. A crackdown has begun by the Indian government on the Khalistani leaders. The National Investigating Agency, the NIA, in India's Amritsar and Chandigarh have reached the properties to confiscate the properties of Gurpatwant Singh Pannu, the US-based chief of the banned Sikhs for Justice. Now, as per reports, his two properties have been confiscated on the outskirts of Amritsar. Now, this confiscation means that Pannu loses his rights to property. The property now belongs to the Indian government. Now, this is all the latest breaking news coming in from the NIA team in Amritsar and Chandigarh. Now, the NIA team has reached the area to confiscate properties of Gurpatwant Singh Pannu, the US-based chief of the banned Sikhs for Justice, the SFJ. And for more details on this, our diplomatic correspondent Siddhant Sibal is with us on the phone lines. Hello to you, Siddhant. Take us through the latest updates of the NIA team in Amritsar and Chandigarh.
Well, basically, as part of crackdown on Khalistani, the NIA has now, we know that, has basically acted on the Sikh for Justice chief, Mr. Gurpatwant Singh Pannu, and basically his two properties has been confiscated. One is in Chandigarh, another is in Amritsar. And we know that this has been an ongoing investigation in the past as well. They have been raised by the NIA, but it looks this time very, very big, given the fact that how there has been the involvement of Pannu in anti-India activities in Canada.
I can't hear Siddhant. I can't. Right, and Siddhant, now the NIA has arrived at the area of the US-based chief of the banned Sikhs for Justice. What does this confiscation mean? This is Pannu losing his rights to the property that he has, and it now belongs to the Indian government?
Well, correct. You have correctly summed it up. Basically, now his properties have been confiscated. He had many properties in India. Two of his properties are now confiscated, according to sources. And we know the raids are continuing by the NIA. Earlier this week, we saw that how basically the NIA came up with a list of many gangsters and criminals who were involved in criminal activity against India, who are based in Canada, and Indian government has been seeking information, have been asking Canada to act on these criminals, but there hasn't been any action by the Canadian government. So there is a big worry over Canada's non-action and Canada becoming a safe haven for extremists. But all in all, when it comes to the ongoing raids, this is a big development coming in the backdrop of the ongoing deterioration of India-Canada relationship, and of course India calling on Canada to act on criminals and extremists, including of course Mr. Pannu, who has been involved in anti-India activities and so-called referendums against India as well.
Now, Siddhanta, where do we go from here? What else? Have we had any statement from the government of India on this crackdown? And with that, it's time for us to take a short break. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned to WION World as One.